How's it going, YouTube? This is Skul, and welcome to my Pokemon TCG Journeys video, episode 5. So, I actually have quite a few things to show off today. Of course, as usual, I have all of the TCG cards that I picked up this month to add to my collection, but I'm actually going to get to those a little later because for the first time in a very long time, we have some fan mail. Now, I need to make sure to clarify, this was actually sent to me way back in, like, what is this, postmarked January, holy cow. But I wanted to wait until after I had moved to show it off. And then after I moved, I actually kind of forgot all about it. And then I found it, and I'm like, okay, this is perfect. I'm going to show this off in my TCG Journeys video whenever I make one of those next. People are under the assumption that I actually stopped accepting fan mail. I never stopped accepting fan mail. I will always accept fan mail if you guys want to send it to me. It's just that it's been a while since anyone wanted to send me any. So, this comes from Mississippi. From Eric. And here's the letter. And this says, "Hey Skul," dated January 24th. Eric, I'm so sorry it took me 6 months to get to this, but thank you so much for sending this to me. So anyway, it says, "These cards were meant to have been sent to you about 6 or 7 years ago, so sorry about the delay." Wow, yeah, now I'm sorry about the delay. "It is not much, but I wanted to thank you for the good times I had watching your videos when I was younger. Back then, a lot of my friends stopped collecting Pokemon cards, but I still loved them and tuned to your videos during that time. All of a sudden, today, I am a junior in college, holy cow. So it is amazing to see how the world and our lives have changed. Thank you again for all that you do and the content that you make. You are one of the few YouTubers I could say I'm truly a fan of. Eric from Mississippi." Thank you so much, Eric, for your kind words. It really means a lot. And I mean, you guys saw, but he did send me a whole lot of Helioptile cards. So, we got just about every variation that exists. This is probably my favorite one just because this was the very first one that ever came out. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's a reverse holo, 5, 6, 7, 8 Helioptiles. That's awesome. And Eric, excuse me, Eric, what I want to do is I want to take one of these Helioptiles and place it in my binder for my collection. I'm going to make it this one. So anytime that somebody will send me fan mail or give me cards in general, I will prioritize putting that in my collection if I don't have that card already. So this very Helioptile, I will be throwing in my binder at the end of this video. Eric, thank you so much for your kind words. I really appreciate it. Thank you for all these Helioptiles. I still have my Helioptile binder. I'll be adding these to that as soon as I can find it. I'm so sorry once again that it took me so long to get to it. Anyway, I actually have something else to show off here. I have this card that was sent to me from the American Heart Association. And if you've been paying attention to my channel, you'll know that during the month of June, I actually streamed Splatoon 3, Splatoon 2 on Sundays to raise money for them. We ended up raising over $500, which was absolutely amazing. Anyway, so here we go. So there's this little note on the inside of this card that says, "Exciting news! With the books closed on June 30th, if you haven't heard already, we just raised $1 million in our first full year of working with content creators. That's huge. I'm so proud of everyone for their hard work. This is such a huge milestone, you should be incredibly proud. You were a part of the very first group the American Heart Association has ever had. You are forever a part of history now. For generations to come, these dollars will permanently save lives and improve the overall health and well-being of every individual on the planet. Through research, local solutions, advocacy, and much more, we will be fighting the #1 killer even harder now. This is all thanks to you. Thank you so much for all you've done. We couldn't have done it without you, Bradley." Bradley, thank you for asking me to be a part of this. I explained this on stream, but, I'm going to go ahead and show this off. He actually sent me this sticker here, which is absolutely cute. I mentioned this during my streams, but being a part of this charity event was a big deal for me because both of my parents died of heart attacks, and odds are that I will as well. So I wanted to do whatever I could to contribute to getting rid of heart disease and treating stroke patients and things like that, which is where this money is going to go that we raised. So Bradley, thank you for reaching out to me, being a part of this. Also, thank you for sending me these little stickers. That's so adorable. So yeah, that'll do it for the fan mail, actually. Now it's time to get to the meat and potatoes of this. You guys want to see what cards I ended up with. I'll preface this by saying there's two kinds of cards in here. The first kind, which is what I'm going to go ahead and show off, is this. So, a bunch of these cards I actually got at the local comic book shop. And that's kind of a fun story. That's the place where I used to go to when I went to Pokemon League back when I lived here in Nebraska back in the mid-2010s, early to mid-2010s. So any old videos of mine where I go to like pre-releases or my TCG battles and stuff like that, it's that place. So I went back there last week before, something like that, to pick up the booster boxes for my box battle with 3, and while I was there I decided to get some singles. So that's what a whole lot of these early ones are. And then the ones in the back I'll just go ahead and show off, like this Overquill, for example, are the Pokemon that I pulled from that box, from the box battle, that are brand new Pokemon. Basically, that box, what was it called? Astral Radiance? That set is the very first set that we have a whole lot of Hisuian Pokemon, or Pokemon introduced in Pokemon Legends Arceus in general. And so I pulled them out and threw them in here. So yeah, we got a whole lot of cards to add to my collection because of that. So, starting off with this Metapod, I love the base set cards. I'm sorry, I just love them, which is why I wanted to start this collection all over again. We got this Poliwag, which, man, these old cards are just so nostalgic to me. I hope they're nostalgic to everyone else as well. We got Poliwhirl as well. We got this beautiful Farfetch'd. I forgot how much I love base set cards, or Wizards of the Coast cards in general, actually. Got this Haunter card, you know, very early CGI graphics, nostalgia. Got this awesome Marowak from Jungle. A Holo Vaporeon, which I think is the only Holo you'll see me get from these earlier sets today. I will eventually get the Holo Flareon and Jolteon to go with it, but I could only do one this time around for my own wallet's sake, so I went with that. And moving on to the new Pokemon cards that I am putting in from the Pokemon Legends Arceus set. So, we got Regieleki and Regidrago, which I think is the only Dragon-type card in the whole set. It might be the only one from the Sword and Shield sets in general. Got this Reverse Holo Weirdeer. The only other Weirdeer we pulled was a Weirdeer V, and I just thought that this looked better. We got a Holo Cleavor. Got an Ursaluna, a Hisuian Basculegion, which is funny because it's the only Basculegion that there is. A Reverse Holo Hisuian Sneasler. I just liked this art so much. And of course you guys saw the Overquill, which will wrap it up. So, these, plus this Helioptile from Eric, I am going to be adding to my collection. Let's just go ahead and show off all of these Helioptiles again. Make that the thumbnail, maybe. So, Eric, thank you all so much for your generous letter. Thank you to Bradley for the letter as well. And of course, I'm super excited to add so many new Pokemon to my collection. I'll be back in a month or two with my next update video. Thanks everyone for watching, and thanks for coming with me on this journey, on this TCG journey, and stay tuned for more.